What is kidnapping for ransom, and where can we go to ask for help if it happens?
Kidnapping for ransom is the forcible and unlawful taking away of a man, woman, or child against his or her will without his or her consent with intent to deprive him of his or her liberty for the purpose of extorting ransom.
The Anti-Kidnapping Group, or AKG, formerly known as the Police Anti-Crime and Emergency Response Unit, or PACER, is the lead unit of the Philippine National Police, specifically tasked to solve kidnap ransom cases in the Philippines. The mission of the AKG is to conduct police operations and investigations on kidnapping and hostage-taking situations with the active support of the community. At present, the AKG has 3 field units with 8 satellite offices strategically located nationwide and still growing. By doing so, the AKG strengthened its operational capabilities to implement anti-kidnap for ransom strategies and to intensify its campaign against all forms of kidnapping and hostage situations.
Therefore, they envision that through the kind support and cooperation of the local government units and the community, as one team, they can eliminate this serious threat to public security. Their main goal is to have a country free from kidnapping incidents. That is why the AKG conducts comprehensive campaigns to strengthen community participation in the fight against kidnap for ransom threats.
AKG is privileged to have the support of different government and private organizations in maintaining peace and order and fighting criminality, particularly kidnap for ransom cases. These organizations provide assistance in the form of logistical support and additional manpower to scout and identify criminal suspects.
There are 2 approaches in the prevention of kidnapping for ransom cases.
One is by proactive measure, which involves building up pictures of threat to peace and potential criminality through the targeting and surveillance of criminals. To this effect, there are most wanted poster ads that we can see in high visibility places that can lead to apprehension. Another approach is reactive measure. It involves the police responding to public calls for help. It has the advantage that the police can operate openly and in response to real public demand and with consent of the public. What is the law on KFR?
The law on KFR, or kidnapping for ransom, is provided under the revised Penal Code, Article 267, which is known as kidnapping and serious illegal detention. It provides, and I quote, that any private individual who shall detain another or in any other manner deprive him of his liberty shall suffer the penalty of reclusion perpetua to death. If the kidnapping or detention shall have lasted for more than 3 days, if it shall have been committed simulating public authority, if any serious physical injuries have been inflicted upon the person so kidnapped or detained, or if threats to kill him shall have been made, if the person kidnapped or detained shall be a minor, except when the parents, female, or a public officer were the accused. The penalty shall be death, where the kidnapping or detention was committed for the purpose of extorting ransom from the victim or any other person, even if none of the circumstances above mentioned were present in the commission of the offense. When the victim is killed or dies as a consequence of the detention, or is raped, or is subject to torture or dehumanizing acts, the maximum penalty shall be imposed, as amended by Republic Act 7659.
A kidnapping group or syndicate's potential targets are rich people who have the ability and can easily pay huge ransoms demanded by kidnappers. They also prefer potential victims without personal or professional connections with any government or agency.
They look for potential targets by hiring tipsters or scouts. These can be your maid, driver, neighbors, business partners, even your friends and relatives. So, beware! Here are some tips to avoid being a kidnap victim. Avoid traveling along isolated area. At night, walk only at well-lighted and at well-traveled streets. Do not leave package or personal items in open view inside the car. Familiarize yourself with the route to and from your house and take note places where you can seek help in case of emergency. Teach your children not to talk or accept anything like toys, clothes, or candies from strangers, especially in school. Report to the school authorities or guards of any suspicious person. Teach your children of basic self-defense. School officials should not give out any information regarding children's data to an authorized person. Children should not be allowed to live with any other person without prior authorization from parents. And give your children emergency numbers like police and barangay hotlines.
Indications of a safe house: physical appearance, high gate and fence with garage, poor maintenance, poor hygiene or dirty, poor architecture or interior design, no blinds or curtains, or poorly installed curtains, few appliances or furniture, or none at all, unwatered or neglected plants, dirty garage and surroundings.
Bear in mind that if there's a victim inside, observation must be done with utmost caution in order not to jeopardize victim's safety, or if you think they are keeping a kidnapped victim, inform AKG immediately at 727-0000. Kidnapping may be relatively rare, but could still happen to anyone at any time and in any place. Remember, as a good citizen of our country, it is our duty and obligation to practice due diligence in our everyday activities.
In a situation like kidnapping, always think claro. C. Change your day-to-day routine, especially travel routes and hangout places. L. Learn to take evasive actions. A. Appoint a security officer within the family. R. Report any suspicious characters or events to the barangay patrol or police. And O. Organize neighborhood vigilance networks.
The anti-kidnapping group is tasked to do everything from initial investigation to neutralization of kidnap or ransom groups and assist witnesses to prosecute the suspects. The Philippine National Police is relentless in its campaign against criminality. Sa masigasig natin pagsugpo sa kidnapping at hostage-taking, lalakas palalo ang turismo sa ating bansa. Now I urge every member of the anti-kidnapping group to remain steadfast and continue to provide quality public service and fulfill your sworn duties with courage. Our dedication towards the realization of a responsive and effective organization in maintaining peace and order in our country is the legacy we can give the PNP service. Ako po si Senior Superintendent Manolo N. Saita, ang inyong direktor ng PNP Anti-Kidnapping Group.